the reason why I think stuff gets escalated is after all this, somehow Shannon's still trying to explain her point, and then she's talking about how they were going out throughout the house putting stuff, and then she was mentioning Valentina's, Valentina has a problem, and she was like, if you keep mentioning my name, I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna flip out on you.
Bitch, who gives a
like,
care in the
it's
world?
not even about you right now,
Auntie.
Valentina. Like, just have a seat. But so then Shannon who was already in the mode, and I guess she does like these one-liners or whatever. That's when she said the golden word. She said, "Yes, I'm sorry for sitting on your bed, Kunta Kinte." I guess because she was trying not to say Valentina or whatever, but she just messed up.
She needed to think about that personally.
She should have paused and just not.
But she said it, and once it came out her mouth, she didn't really give a fuck until afterwards.
Right. She didn't realize exactly what she said. And Valentina actually paused a little bit. Then she got mad. She said something, and then she threw like a bag of chips or something at Shannon, and then
it didn't register.
It didn't register.
She was like,
oh wow, like this shit called you Kunta Kinte. What you gonna do, girl? And what's her name? Alicia threw some dirty water on her. So it really went down. What they've been basically advertising this whole time on Bad Girls popped off in episode 2, which is crazy. I thought it was going to be later on in the season. So basically Shannon, in the confessional or whatever, she comes to Valentina. She tries to apologize to her. Valentina was just sitting there eating her cereal, drinking her juice or whatever, which irritated me because I'm like, you're eating cereal and drinking orange juice at the same time? Like, that just didn't set well with me. I just felt irritated somehow. That's not the right combination.
She must have been on the munchies.
Yeah, like as a fat American, I don't know if that's something that we promote, like eating cereal and drinking orange juice at the same time. Like, maybe you have some toast, bacon, eggs, cheese,
the only thing that irritated me about Valentina is that, listen, she's a fake ass bitch because she was sitting there listening to her. And then afterwards is gonna go tell somebody else, oh, I was just sitting there. But if you really didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't been looking at her. I would have just been sitting straight like,
or you would have
bitch,
left.
are you right? Or bitch,
you would have told her, yeah, you would have told her, I don't accept your apology. I don't
want to hear nothing you have to say, and that it is what it is. But instead, you want to pretend because you are a pretender.
Right. So, basically with all this Kunta Kinte stuff, the house, they flip out on her. They throw her bed into the pool. But Shannon, this is where I was impressed with her.
She was very impressive.
She pushes her bed, I think, out. She gets in the pool. She pushes her bed out of the pool. By herself, yes.
Yes.
And she just starts doing laps. And she just keeps doing laps. And I really appreciated that because that's just...
She was getting her mind ready to fuck these bitches up.
I feel like she was conditioning
really
herself.
Swimming like...
She was doing laps. She just started doing laps. Y'all ain't never seen that on the Bad Girls
Shannon,
Club.
I forgive you for what you said, girl.
Yes.
Because let me tell you, the realest one in the house. No lie. There's a difference between manipulating people and just being plain ass fake.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference. Now, Shannon is manipulating people. What you should do when you get in the house, this shit is a game. Like, come on, get it together.
Right.
And everybody else, Paula. Now, I don't know about Stephanie. I don't know if she's fake yet, but she's real.
Stephanie is in her she's too caught up. She's too turned up. She got too many childhood problems, and she's just all about her vagina. And she needs to move on to something deeper.
Selling the V.
She's just so worried about her vagina. There's much more to life, and I need her to move on to progress to the next level. She gonna be the next one on Love Games.
Oh, seriously, kissing the same type of dude, Andre again. Yeah. So Shannon, she's real. I fucks with it.
And I like what she called her mom too.
Oh yes, her mom gave her life.
She was whispering to her mom, and she was asking her mom. She was like, "Mom, when can I F one of these girls up or whatever?" And her mom was like, "Look, you weren't raised in the ghetto, but if they put their hands on you, lay them out." And I thought that was great. So I could appreciate that. I can see Shannon in another light now, and I think she is legit. You know, like she might be able to back up what she says, and she doesn't do a lot of talking about how she's gonna, you know, pop off on people.
Right. She remains cool. Calm.
Yeah.
And then she goes into G.I. Joe mode and swims a whole bunch of laps and shit.
I appreciate that.
Yes, get your life.
So basically, that's all that really happened that we cared about this week. At the end, they show the girls
Janae's clothes and shit.
Yeah, and I guess what happened was they tried to have a meeting. A house meeting,
right?
Like they did the same thing with Shannon. They tried to vote Shannon off or whatever.
And she was like, "This ain't no survivor."
She's like, "Yeah," she said, "This isn't a voting type of situation. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna be here. Like, do whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna stay." And then it was only Alicia and Valentina who tried to say something. Everybody else is like, "We're not voting against her. Like, we're not even voting. This is not that kind of. It's not that kind of house." Right. So, anyways, they tried it again. I think with Janae, they didn't actually get to the voting point, but
they just started packing up her shit. And Janae,
it was Valentina though who started it. Valentina just dipped out of the meeting and just started packing up her stuff.
She thought that was cool though,
because Valentina likes to be the one who she just thinks she's the main one running the house, but
she's not. She gets the ideas from other people and is the first one to act on it.
Yeah.
But she gets her ideas from somewhere else. Let's be clear on that.
So, okay. That's basically what happened. Let's give our final thoughts. Valentina, I think she's pretty much established as a co-signer and somebody who just goes left. Like, she just, I don't know, like, she gets irritated and then she just, like, she does stuff like, it just seems so outlandish. Like, why would you hit Janae in the top of her head?
While she's drunk and while she's already fighting somebody else.
Like, it just seems so crazy. And then she said something to me that just eliminates her from anything. She just said, "Oh, well, if I could pop off on my mom, then, you know."
If you, listen, your mom, though, I would never talk to my mom any sorts of crazy. Let's let that be real. Girl. If you don't fuck with your mom, you don't have no boundaries for nobody else.
I mean,
you gonna pop off on your mama, though?
Like, no, that's maybe some people have legitimate reasons to pop off on their mom, but the way she was bragging about it just made me feel like
she thought it was cool. She's a poser. That's what she does.
Like,
she probably gonna get slapped from her mom as soon as she get back for hearing that
it's
shit.
It's not really something like, you know, that you brag about. Like,
that's not a bad bitch. That's being stupid.
That's
girl.
sad. If you had to get to that point where you have to pop off on your mom, that's sad. I'm sorry for you. Like,
seriously,
that's not something where, I mean, that our culture, how our house is, made sure our mom, we scared of her.
Serious.
You know, the ultimate bad girl club.
Clean up and shit.
Get it together. Your life. Together. Immediately.
She cray.
Word.
Shout out to Big Esther.
Yes. Your mama. And your daddy.
And your daddy.
So Valentina, co-signer, she said she flashed on her mom. Plus, her voice is super annoying when it gets up into that high giraffe register.
Bitch, if you don't calm yourself all the way down,
right?
And Nikki, she's the sloppiest of the week, so that's gonna be of all the weeks though. Sloppiest of the week.
She just had spit bubbles like
hella
everywhere.
Spit,
her hair just looks like hella thrift store hair.
Mop hair.
It's just no tea, no shade. You
know what
I'm saying?
Tea and shade, honey. That bitch just broke down to the ground.
She's becoming annoying because her personality is so just like,
and it's her trash bag look, girl. Let's be clear.
Like, I like, you know, personality, but like, she's just rubbing me
the ass backwards type of way.
All the wrong ways. So, boo. And let's see, we talked about Valentina, Nikki,
right.
Nikki, Shannon,
bad bitch.
I still funk with you. Okay?
Alicia, fake ass.
Alicia,
but you still get a turned up girl because, but she got some witty ass comebacks, and I admire a bitch who's smart with their mouth. But she said some fire ass shit. That's something I would have been like, hey, turn up. She said something. Shannon was like, get your camel toe, you know, whatever. She was like, yeah, it's fat. Yeah, bad bitches in the house. Yes, 100. That's crazy, girl. I give you Crazy cool. Crazy cool props. She's a bad bitch.
No,
she's
Alicia
a bad bitch.
Burnt.
But she fake though.
She's super, super fake. Paula is a pretender. I feel like she just acts however the next person is acting. Right. So like Paula, we don't know who you are.
We don't know you.
Janae, I do think it might be time for you to go home because you're having all kinds of emotional breakdowns. She's having meltdowns. And if you can't handle isolation,
she wasn't for it. She wasn't for it.
Right. If you can't handle isolation, you shouldn't have popped off. You should have probably been acting more like Paula or Stephanie, like just like kind of pretender. Yeah, real bland, and like you shouldn't have been.
She was getting turned up in the house, but they should have just let her get turned up. But whatever.
What did you think these girls were gonna protect you? Like, this is Bad Girls Club, so again, I'm sorry that it didn't work out for you.
Right.
So basically, those are our final thoughts on the girls.
Oh, we missed one person.
Who?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, I need her to get in some counseling and to get her daddy or mama issues together, or else she's gonna end up catching something, started with mono or something, because she's just so like I mean, maybe they're just trying to find a storyline or something, but it just seems like she just
likes being, it's the stripper era right now. She just likes being known as a stripper. But I hope that you and Andre's love connection goes well, because two lame ass people belong with each other.
That's so rude.
I'm just being 100.
I'm not trying to be mean about
Stephanie. I am, and I just want to let you know that I hope that two lame ass people can get it together, because y'all both bad girls. They're both bad bitches.
That's so rude. Anyways, that's it for this week, and we will see you next week with another review of another episode. Peace out.
Bye. Hey YouTube, this is Rochelle and my sister Jay, and we are going to do the review.
Brown, shut up!
What is up with him? Can I bring him down here so he shut the fuck up?
Yeah. What
the fuck is wrong with you?